There's two things that compete for what I love the most in terms of eDiscovery. The nature of the work means that you have to constantly stay up to date with all of the different tools and systems and whatever is the latest and greatest on the market that everyone is using to do their work. You have to come up with an answer or solution to preserve that information and analyze that information because it is in fact discoverable. You will never get bored. You are constantly shifting and learning. And the second thing that I love, which competes for that top spot, is the narrative. Pulling all of these pieces from, diverse sources and spaces is getting a story, like what actually happened. There's your claims, there's your defenses, and then there is the truth. And eDiscovery helps us essentially surface what the truth is. And I think that's pretty cool.